Yeah, you're dealing with law enforcement officers that have the ability to train, but it's very, very difficult to get them to do so. But isn't that kind of what Krav Maga is supposed to tailor towards?
Yeah.
And you use Krav Maga as a launching platform to what you train, or is it completely far and away from it? Like how?
Our programs are, I would say, if I had to put a percentage to it, 60% wrestling, vertical, ton of clinch work, Greco, like my Krav Maga from a law enforcement perspective. I don't think it really, like, I get that that's the marketing. I don't think it really matches what it should for the goals. If you have a good understanding of use of force continuums and stuff like that, I can't just, because a dude's being resistive, I can't kick him in the nuts and knee him in the face. And like, I need to be able to put my hands on him and get control of him and put him to the ground and actually have control of him before I go to try to cuff him, you know. I understand that there's sometimes going to be a need for me to kick him in the nuts and knee him in the face.
Right.
But it's going to be much higher up on the use of force continuum. And the vast majority of police officers, in my experience, rarely have to go to higher force.
Right.
But maybe a few times a week, depending on where they're working, they're having to go hands-on, you know. And there's a great void there,
right,
you know, and being able to I mean, it's not a simple thing to take another adult human and make them do a thing that you don't want them to, that they don't want to do.
Right.
You know, if you don't have superior size, strength, skill, and I mean, again, depending on where you work, you take let's say a 22-year-old cop straight out of the academy in North Carolina, he got 40 hours of DT training. 8 hours of that was lecture. The other 32 was, you know, memorizing a bunch of pressure points. And now you drop him in a neighborhood that he doesn't understand, a demographic he doesn't understand. He's pulling over somebody that's had 3 fights in the past week, and this dude's never played a contact sport.
Right.
He's going to have use of force problems, or he's going to get beat to death. Because he's a human, he's going to get scared. Now he goes to a gun when somebody like Jimmy the Wolverine's around here somewhere. That dude's going to be able to go hands on and be able to have the confidence to be able to.
Yeah.
You can't. You want to talk about verbal judo and de-escalation, and cops need to be able to. Okay, that's fine, but you can't do that if you can't fight. I can't competently de-escalate somebody if I don't have the ability to fight them if it goes sideways.
Right.
Because I can get close to you, I can talk to you, I can be calm, I can be relaxed, because I know that if it goes sideways, I can take it up to the level that I need to take it up to. Yeah. If I don't have that ability, then my ability to de-escalate, to talk you down, is going to suck, because I'm going to appear nervous. I'm going to be twitchy. I'm not going to be willing to get that close to you. I'm going to be constantly wondering, where's my gun, you know? And so I for us, treating law enforcement like we treat civilians, you got to learn to fight. Right. If more police officers knew how to fight, you'd have way less use of force problems.